Hi guys, welcome to your August 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading Week 1 for the beautiful sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members and hello to my patrons. Shout out to my coffee member, buy me a coffee. If you do decide to buy me a coffee, what's cool about that is that I will shout you out in your own little YouTube short. That's something that you're interested in. Not an incentive to do it, but I do like coffee, so it's up to you. Some of you guys have reached out to me about support. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I will make the announcement. The link is below if that's what you want to do. And I will get around to doing that. You can go and donate whatever you want. Some of you guys have a hard time finding where to donate, and sometimes some of you guys prefer to just put your money toward something. So that was of the people that had reached out to me, like, how do I donate? This definitely resonated. What do I do? I want to support. There you go. Coffee is my thing. That's my jam. Okay. So I thought it was cute, a nice way to show your appreciation, and no means are you obligated to do that. But shout out to Terry Jackson. He got his YouTube short, or she got her YouTube short, because Terry is one of those names. Either way, thank you, Terry. And that video is out there for you guys if you want to go ahead and put a like on it and thank him or her for supporting Marv. Let's go. Everything that you need otherwise is below in the description box. Let's jump right into it. You probably watched the bonus first. If you didn't, please, they're meant to be watched as a pair. Don't confuse yourself and don't overcomplicate it. They are meant to be watched together, not necessarily at the same time, but bonus is in addition to. So if it's a bonus reading, you typically start at the main and then you go into your bonus. It is up to you. But there was some things that came out in that particular reading, and there was some things that came out as far as what could have happened to you in the past. First of all, there were probably some differences in the past, Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and you and the person that you were connecting with were not on the same page. There has been several storms that have come up in your energy that have been, that kind of knocked you guys off. A storm is just what it is. Do you protect yourself from the storm, or do you stay out in the open to be exposed to the elements of that storm? There have been some things that have been weighing down on both of you guys. There's a decision that needs to be made for some of you. There is a responsibility that needs to be taken for others of you. Some of this definitely affected your families if you guys are together in that way. Take it as it resonates, as well as some of you guys have been together since childhood, so forth and so on. So in addition to what I have, all of that came out, and I was like, wow. So sometimes there'll be, 4 different alternatives that match this. Of course, I don't know all of you. So just in the spirit of those cards wanting to make their way out on the board, I wanted to make sure that I gave that to you. Everything that you need below is below in the description. And if you are interested in booking with me, get it while the getting is good. You guys know, as we move into the second half of the year, availability is going to be a little rough. This month is a short month. Happy back to school to a lot of you guys that's going back to school for your little ones. I'm on mommy duty. It's not going to affect anything, but I do have some short weekends. So if you are, it's not going to affect the weekday readings, but it's definitely going to affect the weekend reading. So if weekends was your jam, go ahead and get in there and get your packages. To all of my long time clients, go ahead and get it while the getting is good. But I will make sure I remind you guys in your sessions. Let's get started. First card in your energy is the Justice card. Libra energy front and center. Okay, Cancer. For you, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is Justice talking about? Well, obviously we need balance. Where's my wand? This is what we need. Again, Justice talks about justice, fairness, ethical, committed to honesty, you know, being impartial. Justice is about responsibility. Justice is about maybe preparing for a decision, weighing all sides of an issue, you know, setting the course, setting the groundwork for the future, understanding cause and effects, understanding that what you put out, you get back, understanding and accepting the results that you created. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords. We already know there is cycles that are now being completed. Completion. That's where we are. We're done. You understand? We're done with this. We're done. It's now time. Ten of Swords. A lot of terrible energy went into this. That means that you got through the entire suit of swords. Completely bottomed out. For some of you guys, it could be a victim's mentality. Please don't do that. That is a pain in my caboose. We are all going through the same thing. PSA. Okay? A lot of times we think that our issue only affects us. It's not a competition. We all bleed the same blood and we're all going through some form of the same damn heartbreak. Stop singling yourself out and making your problem bigger than everybody else's. Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody else to see that it's the same thing. Air signs. Justice is here. I know that there is some type of Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius cross. Get out of your head. I love you guys, but you're no special than your sisters and brothers that's going through the same thing. You special because your mama and your daddy gave birth to you, just like we all are. But just, again, seriously, there is no need for a victim's mentality. There is no why me. You have to look at things to figure it out. There are so many different ways to approach that question. And last but not least, stop blaming yourself for the poor decisions of other people. It's easier said than done. But if you struggle with that, let's talk. Back to this. Completion. The victim's mentality. Martyrdom. Gone. Don't do it. Don't be self-deprecating. Don't go and feeling like a doormat. Don't sacrifice yourself for something, you know, and this could have been what you did, and that's fine because we all do what we do out in the name of love, but we know what we're doing. We take responsibility on this channel, okay? In the heart place. Now that's at the end. Let me just say, if that's where you were, you're going to get out of it. That's where your partner was, definitely. Justice is going to be here, bringing this mentality into justice, moving away from that, completing that cycle, thank God, okay, and turn moving into the Empress. One last thing, I'm sorry. When you get to the 10, you can't do anything but graduate to the Ace. So I got a surprise for you. So when we talk about this particular deck is depicting nurture as their most important attribute of this card. Of course, we know there are so many more things that go along with this. First and foremost, this is definitely speaking about mothering, abundance, the senses, and giving and receiving, pleasure, and all of that good. Libra is here crossing with y'all. So I'm telling you right now, I don't know Cancer. Please tell me that you have some Libra in your chart, or yeah, because this is listen, this entire reading is about swords, with the exception of one card. 3 cards. My bad. But yeah, the main energy here, 4 cards. There's a lot, but there is a lot of energy here. And this is the wild card because it goes for either our earthy Venus, or, you know, earthy energy of this, or, you know, Libra. Now, when we look at the ruler of this particular card, obviously, we definitely are talking about Taurus because justice is here, which is talking about that Libra energy. But if you want to look at it from the way that I'm looking at it, you have both double Venus all up in your thing, all up in your business, okay? So I know that there is going to be justice here. The Empress wants to start something new. The Empress is birth to something new. The Empress is a mother. The Empress is pregnant. You choose which part of that resonates. If you want me to tell you what this person isn't telling you, because that's why you're here, they want to now nurture you. You've done the nurturing. You've put in the work, Cancer. They're ready to give it back to you and birth a new cycle between you, if you will allow. And let me say, you will find out in your new moon in Leo, which is taking place tomorrow, you'll find out where it's hitting you. And I think I talked about it a little bit in your bonus. So these things are going to be on your mind anyway. And actually, this new moon in Leo, this 8-8 portal, we go through this every year, and each one of them has a little bit of a different flavor. It brings the themes of beautiful Leo, but it tweaks depending on what your lesson is and what house is hitting and all of this other stuff. So I'm going to guide you through that and give you your affirmations for your new moon. You have some decisions to make, lovelies, because this kind of feels like, and if it doesn't resonate with you in the way where a person is going to be coming in, take this energy and apply it to yourself, because you got some decisions to make. And I think that for those of you who are single, you have to ask yourself, are you going to stay here? Or are you going to allow that completion to take place? Because some of you guys, and I definitely feel this with with the person that loves you, Cancer, some of these people want to be stuck in the pain. You got to leave them there. Depending on what else is in your chart, you don't do being stuck. Your cardinal water. You do have a good, a good sense of will. Okay? This person wants to bring balance back. This person wants to complete the old cycle of stagnancy. This person wants to nurture you and give you back some of that love that you gave out. This person no longer wants you to feel cheated, Cancerian. Let's keep going. Ace of Wands. Beautiful deck, too. Let's shout out to the deck. If you want to know what that's called, it's below. Look at that. Matches the stone. Beautiful. Look at that. New adventures. A lot of newness coming out. A lot of fire across the board. Newness. New adventure. Ace of Wands. What is an ace? The ace is the beginning. Creative force, enthusiasm, confidence, and courage. They have the courage now to come towards you and say, not do what needs to be done. And say and think with the newfound clarity. So the Ten of Swords is here. They're saying that I am letting you know I'm completing this cycle. And when I complete this, my darling, that's where we are. I got clarity now. Let's get it. I'm ready. There's a lot of fire force that I'm feeling across all of these videos. I'm loving it. Allow the situation to unfold. To have that confidence in yourself. Now I have the newfound clarity that I need. I no longer need to sit around and wonder about everything, because now I got the truth. I got the mental force. Now I'm looking at the facts. Now I'm applying logic and reason. Now I'm in an energy where I want what? Seeking justice. What? These two actually do go hand in hand. A part of the energy of the Ace of Swords is to seek the justice, to champion the cause, to do what's right, to accept responsibility, to want the fairness. I'm going to stop. Okay, right there. Let's get into these other ones. You're going to be amazed. Because in addition to that, you got almost every ace in the deck. Boom, Ace of Cups, baby. Now it's time for the emotions. Now I've been dropping those keywords down there for you. When I get done, I'll let you know what the keywords are. So far, we got balance, completion, nurture, new adventures, clarity. What? And emotions. Did I say that? Emotions. Okay. The newness is here. I guess I'm just caught up in the newness. Eric Roberson. Yes, I said it. Go. If you don't know nothing about Arrow, something is wrong with you. Newness. Eric Roberson. Popped in my head. I'm not channeling it. Just I saw that. I don't really feel it. But it's really a cute little song if you want to do your digging. Let's talk about it. What is this? This is the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What? Now I said, wow, this was a lot of swords. It is. It's kind of split up. 1 and 2 and 3. Technically, the Empress is going to be the 4th wild card because the Empress is Venus. Venus rules both Taurus and Libra, which you guys already know. I'm feeling this, though, because there's something in this person's beliefs and in their head, Cancerian, that stopped them. Let's go. Okay, I'm sorry, because I'm looking at the time. Emotional force. This is using your intuition. Experience it. Look, falling in love. Why? Yep. Why don't we fall in love? So many things I want. Yes. Why don't we fall in love? Why don't we fall in love? Why can't we just fall in love? Dang it. That's almost like that Capricorn video, Love on the Brain. Instantly, it came to me. 6 of Pentacles. This has been coming out. Did I tell you guys that this card was coming out? I told you that in the bonus. This giving a gift. Of course, that's what's clarifying it. Yes. This is the 6 of Pentacles. This also is about achieving the balance that, you know, has been lost in the Justice card. But straddling the fence, what I say about this is the have-nots, the will and won't-nots, but in the center. Basically, when I say that, I think I've confused somebody. It's about giving and receiving. It's about bringing balance to giving, then receiving and giving, and just keeping it balanced. That's what these 6 Pentacles are about. When I say have and have-nots and will and won't-nots, I had to change it because that's not a bad thing. This isn't a bad thing. You want the 6 of Pentacles and somebody is telling you, I'm serious, Cancer, I love you, blah, blah, blah. I want to do better. This, then the third, da, da, da. You want a 6 of Pentacles because also power. It's being taken care of and taken care of. It's sponsoring and being sponsored. It's offering and receiving a gift. And that is actually what's clarifying it. Let's get into these clarifiers. I feel like, why can't we fall in love? Ace of Cups being clarified by stand by me. I want you to stand by me. I want to balance out everything that's been unbalanced between us. I want to bring us back to life. I'm in love with you. Okay? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Don't you fall. Thank you. Justice is being clarified by the gate is open, but you knew that. Take the faith and take a leap of faith and walk through. They want you to have faith that they're going to bring justice, that they can do this. You've been so severely neglected. They want you to believe that they can do this. Fix it. The 10 of Swords. When I told you that it was complete and now they have a brand new point of view, Cancerian, what brought forth that point of view is that the cycle was complete. Now they want to sit down and talk about it and fix it. This isn't just a bunch of blowing smoke up your butt. This is actually them fixing things, not just talking. Remember, that 6 of Pentacles was out of balance. It was only the 3 of Pentacles. And although that's not bad, we can work together, but it's only 3 Pentacles. Do you understand? It makes sense in the right context. It wouldn't make sense right here if they're trying to fix it. They would want to be a part of the team, but that's just half of it. You want teamwork. You want to be a part of the team, but are you pulling your work or pulling your share of the load? Okay. The Empress's wedding bells. I said it. Look how beautiful that is. They want to birth a new cycle between you guys that's solid, that stays put, and so they can eventually marry you. Ace of Wands, new adventure. Let's plan our life. They want to now plan with you. And you see, if you can see in this card, she is pregnant. It wouldn't have came out so great if it did not tell you the truth. And then the Ace of Swords is being clarified by new life. We talked about a little bit of this magenta and this violet. Yeah, in the bonus, okay? And I was telling you guys, when we're talking about the chakra, we're talking about third eye and crown for this. Okay? Self-respect, composure, concentration, mental focus with crown. Self, peace, and love with the third eye. Self-respect and relaxation, amongst other things. There's going to be a new life. This person's beliefs is what robbed them of so much. Robbed them of their happiness. And they in turn transferred that over to you. Before we get out of here, I'm going to get a pattern. I am, of course, drawn to the Fix It and the Completion card. I want to see what Spirit wants us to focus on now. If Spirit gives me patterns, I'm okay with that. But sometimes Spirit gives me a message. That's why I love this deck. Give me something here. Yep, new beginnings. Let it go. Don't focus on it. Unless they tell us in the next two cards, Cancerian tribe, let it go and allow the new beginnings to happen. Let it go. Let it go. Change. Time to move forward with the risk and opportunities. Okay. The gate is open. Walk through that gate. Okay. The gate is open. That's coming from divine. Okay. What else do we have? Yes, I see that. I'm going to put this back in the deck. Fragile heart. Now you can trust. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. That popped out. Take it. But I'm putting it back because I want a specific message here. Telepathy. This is a soul bond, and you guys talk to each other with your minds. If you thought that this was a joke, it's not a joke. When you feel that person, when you think about that person, when that person is sweating and you sweating too, you feel it. Allow it to happen, because this is the person. This connection has a very strong empathic and telepathic soul bond. What else do you have for me, Spirit, that we are... Yep, lessons of Jupiter. I was hoping that this was going to come out. Align, demonstrate, and express the values and beliefs you learned about love. Be open to new ways. The results are healing and expansion. Jupiter is the planet of gifts and luck. Did I not tell you that this person wants to give a gift? The same thing happened in the Capricorn video. And this is how I know that there's going to be some type of gift. The last time I predicted it, it came true. Congratulations to some of you guys who's going to be getting some tokens. This person is in love with you and wants you to stand by them. I'm going to show you again in case you forgot. Okay. And finally, closing us out, darling, you are being guided to take that chance. This is our third clarifier, saying that you can't grow in your comfort zone. Stepping into the unknown is trusting the universe and going forward. Like, share, subscribe. God, Cancer. Come on now. To the Marvelous Tribe. Certainly hope it resonated. Drop it like it's hot in the comments. Please respect the rules in the comments. This is what they're aiming for. Wedding bells. They're planning you guys' new life. This is what they want. You got 3 of the 4 aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. The most important things in their energy right now. Please be respectful when people are saying and speaking their truth. Thank you. I will see you guys in the early parts of next week in the You versus Them. Bye, Cancer.